two types of plants in this pot. I have a Drosera. Well, first I have a Pinguicula Primuliflora. And I have a bunch of Droseras right there. So before I feed, take a little tour. These Pinguiculas have little tiny little dewdrops, little glue traps. These are gnat killers or fruit fly killers, they call them. And then all these little, let's try to, all those spatulatas. I believe they're spatulatas. Oh, thank you for the gift. I'm Hazel. If I butchered your name, I apologize. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the gift. Okay. Boom. So, I'm gonna have that set up right there. Let's see what we could do. Guys, do me a favor. Smash the likes. Oh no! Oh no! Everywhere but where I wanted them to be. Scumbag. Okay, got one. Dude, these things. That was my fault. Whoop. Dude, come on. All night with these friggin' flies. Guys, make me look foolish. Make me look like a clown. Dude, people love these Pinguiculas, man. I posted a clip of one of the last streams I did on here on TikTok, on YouTube. Within a day, I believe it's been a full 24 hours, I have 100 views, which like doesn't seem like much in the grand scheme of things, but to me, that's very, very impressive. Now, this might not be strong enough. But regardless, it's nice to look at. I really want to get that second one. This little fucking scumbag. Because not only do I have him, I got him I gotta worry about. This is probably more entertaining than watching them with the plants. Here we go. Yeah, dude, these things are being Little assholes. You know what? Hang on. Let's put this on the stand, and then I am going to fight. I believe... Oh, hi, Orly. How are you, my friend? I believe those are spatulatas. I'm not 100% certain. I do think they are spatulatas, though. And it might not be, this Pinguicula might not be particularly strong enough to deal with these fruit flies might be a little too big. It's worth a shot. Yeah, dude, these things do not want to get got. There are a lot of them. Maybe they could be intermedias or they're spatulatas. Either they're, because they're spoon leaf ones, and I only have spatulatas and intermedia, which are all spoon leaf Droseras. I'm hoping come springtime, this is one of the Pinguicula Primulifloras I'm going to keep in-house that will hopefully start propagating. In-house that will hopefully start propagating. When these types of Pinguiculas, when they propagate, they usually, at the ends of the leaves, they will just breed and grow completely new Pinguiculas. Yeah, it's a Primuliflora. Very easy houseplant to take care of. An easily propagating one, so once they get to a certain size and they do start propagating, it's best to put them in a bigger pot. This would be, now these are warm-tempered Pinguiculas, so they do not do well out in our type of winter here in New York. They would probably most likely die dealing with the below freezing temperatures. But if you are in a climate like a Florida, Louisiana, anything in the southern United States, you could easily keep these with your fly traps or your Sarracenia pitcher plants. They could be at the bottom, getting the tiny like little things like ants or any type of gnat, and then you'd have the different stages. These Pinguiculas also are bog plants, and they do very, very well. You can kind of submerge these even in water. It really doesn't get too wet. It's just, you could tell from the leaves that everything looks healthy on this plant, and I have new growth coming out of the middle. This plant has not started to flower yet, but once it starts flowering, it'll be nice, beautiful purple, whitish purple flowers. I would love to have him get kind of trapped a little bit. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Because you can see in certain areas yeah, he didn't really get stuck yet. Because when you see, these don't really have a dormancy. I think it's just because it's not really that mature of a plant, and these flies, even though they look small, might be a little too strong for this plant. Yeah, I don't believe Primulifloras have a dormancy. And they don't get succulent like the Mexican Pinguiculas. I think it's just because it's a rather young plant. And also, I mean, it could be the cold temperatures, but you see that it has the dewdrops on it. I also kind of submerge this one in water and will overflow the pot. So maybe the glue is a little too wet and it hasn't like dried, but it's all good. It's not an exact science. Even fly traps don't catch bugs. I've done that. Over here, that's like a little fish pellet. Usually I just fertilize my plants. So I'll use Maxi, which is one of the specific carnivorous plant kind of fertilizers, and I'll spray the leaves with that. Sometimes, like if I'm bored, I'll feed them, but I really don't. You don't really have to feed them. Like if I were to just walk away and just naturally, they'll catch whatever that's in the house, or they don't. You don't really have to feed any carnivorous plant. So, depending on who you talk to, they say that a Nepenthes, one of the pitcher plants, the tropical pitcher plants, to feed those. But as long as the plant is getting sunlight and water, it'll photosynthesize, and it will be fine. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna put this in the stand. I'm tired of fucking around. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna leave this here, and I will be back in a minute. Hold, please. Okay.